95% of the murders in my city are rap.
Okay.
Chicago, 95% of the murder. And once you get a grown man, you realize every rap beef has led to destruction.
Does rap need beef to push the genre forward? Beef is a staple in hip-hop and almost as much as part of the culture as the fashion and slang. Beef is something that's been a part of the culture since the early years of the genre, and has given us countless iconic moments that will go down in rap history. From the early years with Roxanne Shante launching the first recorded diss record, to Kendrick and Drake's current feud that's taken the world by storm. Beef has always been something special in the rap culture, but why? Well, if anything proven by human nature, it's that we love some drama. Whether it's the current beef in the streets or the political war being broadcasted on your local news station every night, it's bound to garner some attention. And attention is something that hip-hop has always needed to stay relevant. It was hard enough to get the genre to where it is today as it wasn't accepted by the masses. Rappers early on rapped about the realities of black culture during the time and saw rejection from those who did not want this gritty reality reaching the youth. Rappers had to push hip-hop as much as they could to the media in order to be taken seriously and be recognized as a real genre of music.
Their ignorance on the part of Naris, they don't know anything about rap music. And our boycott was to open their eyes to rap music, so next year some rap group will be able to perform on the Grammys and the award will be televised because the music is large enough and important enough to be on that show.
That push takes attention, and attention is what continues even now to push the genre forward. It allows rap to transcend the boundaries of pop culture and open the genre up to more eyes that may not be familiar with it. Rap beef is a great catalyst for the attention, as it's something that gets people talking and debating. And in our world, nothing is important enough if people aren't talking about it. This is one of the best aspects of a rap beef, as fans are allowed to defend their favorite artists and break down lyrics and themes that the rappers express. It creates more passion for fans, and has went on to separate entire boroughs and even coasts just from music. Think of the Biggie and Tupac beef that had entire sides of the US against each other. That beef alone showed how powerful the impact of music is and how deep the rap culture could run. It opens people up to have deeper conversations and identify with the culture, as well as pump up them sales numbers as fans go out and support their artists. Whether it's buying albums or streaming diss songs, one of the biggest moments in hip-hop was 50 and Kanye squaring off to see who would sell the most albums. And let's be real, in rap beef, no one is losing financially, as the attention is filling their pockets and pumping money back into the genre, which isn't such a bad thing, as rap's financial success definitely has an impact on its growth. All that attention and conversation could also help pump life into the genre, as we've seen recently with the Drake and Kendrick beef. Rap was going somewhat stale, with many growing tired of the repetitiveness and mundane music from popular artists. I just did a vid talking about that, check that out.
But as far as what they did for the industry and the rap game, they made you rap again. You can't just mumble your way and gimmick your way to a song no more, buddy.
But this beef pumped some well-needed life back into the game and allowed for the genre to become somewhat fun again. It's like when you play a video game, you enjoy too much and you need a break. Fans get tired of that title, but then they drop some DLC that revitalizes that fan base and it becomes fun again.
So excited! So excited!
And it's the same for rap. And not only does it pump some life back into the fans, but it usually pumps life back into the artists that are involved in the beef. We've seen beefs with some heavyweights in the game, even legends. Beef pushes rappers to show off their best skills, which as a rap fan is always a plus. The competitive nature of beef allows for rappers to either step up and elevate lyrically and musically, or risk being dismantled by their opponent, which in return produces great records. In beef, bars, metaphors, flow, and commentary all create a good diss song. Subpar bars are not allowed. This creates a bar, no pun intended, that you must be at to compete. Overall, it's just good for the game. It pushes artists to be better, it pushes better music, which we should all want. But with this music often comes controversy over what's actually said in that music.
Hey man, there's no rules in this shit, but there are fucking rules in this shit. Wishing death on my friend that has MS.
There's rules to this. Ain't no rules to battle rap, man.
And that could vary on how personal these bars get. It can range from attacks on someone's physical appearance and character, to someone's family and entourage. The list of everything you could diss someone on is so long, but whether it's taken too far or not is completely up to the listener. But beef lyrics are complicated. They could be the best or the worst part about the rap beef, as many times the beef is pushed beyond the point of music and sport. Beef has always had violence and street politics involved. The same goes for hip-hop as a genre altogether. And with that street culture attached to these beefs has come many acts of violence that hurt music rather than push it forward. We've all seen beloved rap artists taken too soon by acts of violence, and many times the deaths have been attached to beefs that took place on records. This leaves holes in the genre, as we're left to think what could have been for many of these artists taken too soon. Who knows how much further they could have taken the game. And let's be real, the streets will be the streets. There will always be gangs, there will always be sides taken and pride tested. Someone will always want to be more gangster than you, and will die to prove that, and that's just reality. But dying over music is a waste of life, and making music to make fun of the dead has always been lame to me. There's a bunch of artists in New York right now, where I'm from, that make non-stop diss tracks either mocking the dead or antagonizing the ops, to the point where death or jail are inevitable. And most of the rappers involved are so young they don't really even have the maturity to know what they're doing. It brings up the question, is it even really worth it? This type of music has implications even beyond the artist, as kids these days grow up thinking it's cool to diss the ops. Some not even knowing they're dissing someone with a family that's broken because of their death. Taking sides on the internet as if they're involved in the street side of the beef when they ain't never seen violence in their life. Or you have these other internet people, the stans, dissing people over comments just because they enjoy another artist's music more than the artist they dick ride. That high mentality where everyone thinks they're right, you know what I mean. Like calling someone a lame because they side with another artist is corny as hell, on your part. Like touch some grass, Brody. It's really not that deep, and music is subjective. There's no real answer to rap beefs or who a person enjoys listening to more. Having debates, that's fine. That's part of the beef, and people should do that. But judging somebody's character based on who they like to listen to, that's just whack. Rap beef is great for rap. It's really the beating heart of the genre, as it pushes everything good about hip-hop and what makes it beautiful. Does it come with some negatives? Of course, but you gotta take the good with the bad, right? That's life. Is beef keeping rap strong? Drop a comment, let's talk about it.